Yes, y'all know what it is, man. The Ern and Iso show. If you don't know now, you know. By now, we would know who the winner of the Canelo and Bud fight is. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know because we recording before that fight even takes place. But this is a what if, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is a what if. So open up the barbershop doors, man. Let the hip hop loving fans in. And this is another what if. What if the Commission album actually came out?
Yep. What did I say the name of it was going to be? I thought of a name. Was it this thing of ours? I think that's the name. I think that's the name that I made up. The Commission album was this thing of ours.
Right.
Yeah. So we did the episode 97 Mentality. And I think it was that episode when I said I felt like it wouldn't have been a smart move for Jay to do that album. Be a part of that. For the same reason that I think that the Murder Inc. album did not happen. Because you have two people going for the number one position, and DMX and Jay, I'm talking about. Big already had the number one spot. He's already considered number one. And I just think that it would not be the best move for him to do that album if Jay is trying to at that point trying to strike out on his own, and he becomes, I guess who he ultimately became, now. I still feel that way. Because remember, unfortunately, Big is gone. But if he was still here and he was able to make that album, it wasn't the same as how DMX and Jay was. Mm-hmm. Where they were like looked at as on the same level by people, a lot of people. You know what I mean? They were different type of rappers, but they were looked at as the same, on the same level, somewhat. Big was already considered number one king of New York at the time. So, like I said, to me, what would it benefit Jay to be rhyming with him that much? Because I went back and I listened to the Brooklyn Finest record. And I'm listening to it, I'm like, maybe I'm mistaken. It sounds like on that record, Jay was trying to like kind of rap like how Big rapped. Mm. If I'm not mistaken, to me, that like type of style, it just sounded like it was just, because even though it was a Jay-Z song, it sounded like a Big song that Jay-Z was on. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though, you know what I mean, he was spitting some shit on it, I'm like, but then at the end of the day, like I said, what's the line that you remember from the song though?
Right.
So even though Jay was talking that shit, what's the line that everybody remembers from the song? What's the most famous line of the song? You know what I mean? That right there. And imagine somebody that can do that, already have the ears of the people, already have the number one spot. So it doesn't matter if you like how good you're rapping. If he could just say something that's catchy that everybody remember, like I said, that's a Jay-Z song, not a Big song.
True.
But the most famous line is Tupac's.
Right.
If Faith had twins, she would have 2 Pacs.
Yeah.
And it's not even a Big song. That's Jay's song with Big on it, featured on it. So if somebody has that type of, at that time, cachet, that even if you super rapping, he just says something catchy, it just overflows everything that you doing. Mm-hmm. It just overshadows what you doing. So imagine trying to do a whole album with that person. And you rapping with him a lot.
Yeah.
So so that's what I mean. So that's what, to me, like I say, I understand what Clark Kent was saying was like, no, Big is a better rapper, even though Jay's a better MC. I get that. That's a prime example of it.
Right.
Because that made me think when I listened to that record, I was like, yeah, this is the line that everybody knows off this song, even though this is not a Big song. This is Jay's song with Big on it.
Beyond that, though, if we would have got that album, what label would have took credit for that? Would it have been Unentertainment? No. Would it have been Roc-A-Fella, Bad Boy?
No, remember, because Un said Jay and Big was going to start their own label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, motherfuckers just starting labels left and right.
Jay had a label at that time, right? What's his joint? Iceberg? No, not Iceberg.
Nah, he just had Roc-A-Fella at that time. He didn't start nothing else yet.
I thought Jay had a joint at that time.
After, I don't think he had it before. I don't think he had that goddamn S. Carter faculty or whatever the hell. That was after.
Yeah, you're right.
That was after. That wasn't around that time. That wasn't around that time. But remember, Un said that they was going to start a label together.
So we assume that they started a label together. Why would these other... Well, C's was never signed to Bad Boy, was he?
No. C's was...
He was signed to...
Well, C's was like... They was like Undias, right? And Undias was what? Undias... Was it like Atlantic or something? Something like that.
Yeah.
So...
Charlie Baltimore, what was Charlie was signed to who?
I don't think she was signed to nobody yet because after Big passed away, she got signed to Entertainment when he started a new joint. You know what I'm saying?
So you're right. So everybody's
that wasn't Undias. So I don't know. I don't know if Undias was still around or Undias got just like dissolved when Big passed away. Because remember, Unstarted Entertainment.
Right.
Which he made sure he threw his name up in there.
Yeah, he loved that.
Because I never knew what Undias meant. I'm like, Undias don't make no sense. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Then he explains it. Instead of ideas, is Undias.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I do that and shit never made sense to me. I was like, what the fuck does Undias mean? That's just a weird name to me. But, yeah, so at that time, I don't think she was signed to nobody.
Yeah.
So, I guess Big was going to sign her somewhere else or take her somewhere. I don't know, because my thing is, if Kim is already on Undias or whatever, how do you also have Charlie? You know what I'm saying?
You got Charlie through the affiliation that I'm sleeping with her.
No, that's not what I mean.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about the rap. I'm talking about weird.
I know.
I'm talking business wise. If I'm already on. If Kim is already Undias, like this is my crew, this Junior Mafia, and you got a woman, where am I putting her at?
I thought that was the ultimate goal for Charlie anyway. I thought she was going over there with him anyway. That's why he named her as one of the members for the commission.
Exactly. Which he's a fucking wild boy for for juggling the way he's juggling.
That's what I'm
playing
saying.
A dangerous game.
Yeah, I thought that was his goal anyway. Just because, you know what I'm saying, through the affiliation.
But where the fuck is she going? But what actual label is she going to be on, though?
Right.
Know what I mean? Because say if he's still alive, I don't think it would be no entertainment then.
True. No.
Because
it would be no need for it.
I think that Undias would still be around.
Yeah.
Because after that, you just didn't hear about Undias no more. He just came out with Entertainment, and you just started seeing the campaign joints, like who was Cameron, or who was remember they had the ads in the magazines. They'd be like, who was Cameron?
Yeah.
Who was Charlie Baltimore? Then it'd be like, who was Dutch and Spade? Who was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It had that. It just, you know what I mean? So that just came out of nowhere, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh.
So we got the commission. Let's say we get the commission, right? Because Un was heavy on, like, I wanted Nas to be a member. So Nas not a member, but he in a couple tracks.
I don't.
Do Jay get swallowed up in that?
Pause. But
You ever been swallowed? But no, did you like? That's what I'm saying.
Saying everybody can't be on, but at that time, they forming the firm. So you got Nas, Foxy, AZ.
Yeah.
You had Cormega at the time.
Right.
So you might have your own little crew. So you might jump on a song.
I feel you.
You can't say, yo, everybody going to join. That's just probably him just well wishing.
Yeah.
He going to join it. Everybody's not going to join. I might do a record. I'm not joining though.
I wanted everybody.
I'll give you, he was just, everybody, yeah.
Where's the new super group over here?
Like, that's not, I mean, gotta be a little realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might cool, especially at that time, I might cool with Jay and Big at the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I might throw a verse on there. Right. I'm be a part of y'all group.
Right.
I'm about to form my own thing.
So, if we believe that the commission come through, Jay and Big started their own label, do we say that the death of Roc-A-Fella happened earlier than when we got it?
Aha.
You know what I mean? Like, does the death of Roc-A-Fella happen before it even kick off?
Because I'm like, if y'all gonna start your own label together, if they gonna start their own label together, exactly. Why am I building this up?
Right. What am I even over here for?
You know what I'm saying?
Dropping on music over here.
Especially if at that time you only got like one other person other than me.
Right.
It's me and Bleak. And Bleak probably going where I go.
Exactly. Yeah, so Roc-A-Fella's done.
Yeah, Roc-A-Fella
is done before it even gets started.
Done, before he even let blast off for real. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. So I'm like, how would you have Roc-A-Fella and then also have a label over here?
Right. So was it always in Jay's mind that I gotta get away from this?
Damn. I'm not Jay, so I don't know.
I'm just saying if him and Big talk about starting their own label, why are we starting our own label when because we gotta think about it. Jay is not just a rapper. You have your own label. Like, that's your label. You're a partner with them. You, Biggs, and Dame. You have your own label.
See, that's why I think that if they'd have did that, Cam and Charlie would have been on that label. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
See what I'm saying? Because Big was still alive, and then he'd have because Big was still alive. Of course, he said he was going to sign Cam before, but he ended up passing away.
Right.
But Ern still honored that and said, no, I'm still going to sign you because my man said he was going to sign you.
Right.
We still going to do it. And you probably already had a plan for Charlie to probably sign her, but I need somewhere for her to go because I can't bring her over here where Kim is at.
Right.
I need somewhere for her to go. You know what I mean? So that's probably what they was probably going to do there. They was probably going to end up having Cam and Charlie over there on that label. I don't know, whatever the name of the label might be. I don't know if it's going to be commission, but whatever. We'll just call it Commission Entertainment or whatever. Or whatever. Say they on Commission Entertainment or whatever. You know what I mean? So then that's how you start the label. But then you right. Why am if I'm Dame and I'm Biggs, I'm like, yo, what is you doing?
Right.
I'm getting like how Puff is like. Are you doing a lot of side shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You making hits for other motherfuckers right now.
Right.
Y'all running around, got your little song. That's how probably Diddy's probably like, yeah, you got your little song, grab your dick shit if you love it.
Right.
Why you ain't doing this shit over here? You know what I'm saying? So I can see like how Dame now being like how Diddy is like, yo, y'all got a lot of side shit going on, bro.
Right.
What's up? Like, you got a lot of side shit going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Puff probably didn't like that because remember, Fat Joe said that him and Big was supposed to do the joint, but then Puff was like, yo, this nigga on too many songs already. You know what I mean? He on too many songs already. I don't want him to do no more shit. That's why Puff is on the drink with Fat Joe on Don Cartagena.
Yeah.
Like, no, this nigga's everywhere. When will we stretch things thin? So, yeah, I mean, Puff, you and Puff share the same mentality when it comes to mixtapes. Because they're like, yo, you doing too much shit. You're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You doing all this shit, got this shit all spread apart. Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at that, I'm kind of like, you having a lot of success without me. You doing little side quests, but your side quests is having some fucking hits. And then now you done got a fucking, you done turned Kim into a fucking star. Where at that time, I believe when he said, yo, she didn't think that it was going to be a good investment.
Right.
Kim ended up being like, she came like a breakout. You know what I mean? Because remember, when she did the Players Anthem joint, everybody was talking about her.
Yeah.
Everybody like, you see the chick in the video?
Yeah.
Everybody started talking about her. So she came out, she became a breakout star, even though Big was big. You know what I'm saying? But she became a breakout star.
Right.
And then that's how you know, and then when it was time to do Kim album, Puff on the first single. I gotta be a part of this somehow, some way now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the side quest shit you doing is hot. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. Wasn't Puff like named to be in the commission too?
I don't think so. You might be a play because he said that shit on What's Beef. I can't remember if he said Diddy name in there. I can't remember. I can't remember. Dude, I really can't. You could probably look up the What's Beef lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think that's how it was gonna go. But yeah, damn, I didn't think of that. Like, if that was happening, because if I'm Dame, I'm like, yo, what is you doing?
Yeah.
Because that probably would be a conflict. Like, yo, all right, we gonna do this album. What label is coming out on? Y'all coming out with y'all own label, but y'all,
yeah, dog.
how y'all coming out with y'all own fucking label and y'all gonna rap? Then if I'm Diddy, I'm getting fucking, it's fucked up, but I'm getting petty.
Right.
I'm not signing off on shit.
Right.
So now my man gotta go be in the video anyway. And if he go be in the fucking video, I'm calling MTV and everybody telling them don't play this shit because I ain't approving being in the video.
And Dame probably gonna take the same stance. Even though we both partners in this shit, I could sue you for defamation. Like, dog, you killing the label.
Yeah, y'all side questing a little too much.
Yeah, like you killing the label, dog. This is what we doing over here. Why you doing that? Yeah, he named Puff Daddy as the commission. Uncle Paulie, P. Diddy, Caesar Leo, you know what I'm saying? De Janeiro.
Who?
Caesar Leo. Then it say De Janeiro. Charlie Baltimore, Iceberg Slim, The Most Shady, Frankie Baby. Yeah, commission is everybody. It's who rap now? Everybody. Because why would Puff be in there? Puff wasn't rapping at that point.
I guess that he was
going to write Puff shit? Big was writing everybody's shit at that point.
I think so. I think they already had plans that, you know, Diddy was going to be an artist. Even while Big was alive, that because he was like, yo, because remember the interview he did before he passed, he was like, yeah, because Diddy going to come out and he going to be my artist. Just like how Big is Diddy's artist. He was
that
like,
shit
like
sound
Diddy
crazy,
come out,
dog.
he going to be my artist. He probably did that shit to keep this motherfucker, probably thinking, I gotta keep this motherfucker in-house, dog. See what I'm saying? I gotta keep this motherfucker in-house. Because he giving a bunch of shit away to everybody else. Y'all done did this side shit and it blew up.
Right.
Know what I mean? Did I find out you writing for damn everybody. You writing for C's.
Right.
Then come out, probably find out, yo, you writing for Kim. You doing a bunch of side shit, dog. This commission shit you talking about, this is more side shit.
Right.
So now if I'm him, I'm thinking that I gotta get him back in-house. No, you just write my shit and that's how, you know, probably break you off and fucking pay you for that and all that, and I'll be like your artist. That's a way to keep him around me.
Right.
Because he doing too much side shit.
Yeah.
He going off and he doing all kinds of side shit and that shit blowing up. I need that shit here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need that shit here. I need this shit Bad Boy. You doing a bunch of shit that don't, it ain't benefiting Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? You done got a fucking couple hits. You done turned fucking Kim into a motherfucking a star.
True.
But she ain't Bad Boy though.
Junior Mafia turned them into stars.
You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
And then you talking about doing more side shit.
Yeah. It's crazy because he was really poaching from the label. Because remember, Unsaid, the goal was to get Cam on and had Cam and Mase writing for C's.
Yeah, because that would keep everybody. Yeah, that would keep the shit going.
But
because
Mase is not an undissed artist. That's some shit you think Puff would be like.
But Mase is Cam's man. So if I sign you and then Mase is making hits and then you can write too, now we got somebody to write him because people love C's. He's just gonna write his own shit. But he is a fan favorite that everybody loves.
Right.
So we can get an album on him next after you come out with, after Kim, because C's can come right behind that. Because remember, that was supposed to be like the spinoff. The Crush on You joint was the spinoff.
Yeah.
He did the joint like, no, it's gonna be on my album, but you're gonna be on it by yourself. That's your setup song to start yours. And now I got people that can write for him.
Right.
So Big ain't gotta do everything. I got people that can write for him.
Right.
So we keeping everything going. We keeping the whole algorithm going.
So all right. Remember, they talking about this shit. Cause now I'm starting to believe like maybe this shit would have happened. Because if him and Jay talking about doing a label together, remember when it was like rumored that Un had that $64 million check and he was running around with the 64 jerseys on? And they was like, you know what I mean? Because it was like, yo, he got that $64 million and shit. Did he work up that money because of what they was trying to do with the fucking label and shit?
I believe because remember, Gene Dill said that Big showed him paperwork that they was gonna give him that money.
Oh shit, yeah, well.
So I guess even after Big passed, they gave Un the money. Un was probably like, yo, I still got this shit going on. Know what I mean? You still coming off of, the Junior Mafia had an album, successful album.
Right.
Lil Kim had a successful album. She's a star.
Right.
He probably like, yo, we about to put C's out. Know what I'm saying? I got two new people. Know what I'm saying? I got two new people. I got Cameron and Charlie Baltimore. So he probably still got the money.
Right.
To do it. He just switched it to entertainment.
Right.
So he probably sold them on, no, we about to do all this shit, man. I mean, we about to do a joint with Jay-Z. Now we about to do a whole album. At that time, that was, what year did the joint with Jay and Jermaine Dupri come out? What year did Money Ain't a Thing come out? See what I'm saying? Yeah, but see, yeah, he got 98. That money. All right, that joint came out in 98. All right. So, yeah, that's also part of the plan. Let me do something with somebody to go get on the radio and on TV all day.
Right.
So that was part of the campaign. Because remember, that was a Jermaine Dupri song.
Yes.
But when you bought Jay album, that joint was on his album too.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? That was on his album too. So, yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, but damn, if you're doing that, what are you taking? How you building up Roc-A-Fella? So at that time, that makes me think that he was thinking of ways to try to make more money.
True.
If I do this over here and do this over here, do this label and this be part of this label, too.
True.
And then really, I'm a part of it, but I'm not really. Other people going to do the footwork, the actual business part of it, most of it. So now I'm getting the best of both worlds. I'm the head of part of two labels, and I'm probably not really doing none of the actual day-to-day.
True. Just like right now with Roc Nation.
See what I'm saying? So,
I agree with you. And it's crazy because I was just thinking about this yesterday. Not to go off topic. Roc Nation actually took the blueprint of Roc-A-Fella, even though Jay was a owner of Roc-A-Fella. When we look at Roc-A-Fella towards the end, they started signing older artists. The ODBs, the MOP, Cam. And when you look at Roc Nation, that is their blueprint. You know what I'm saying? We signed older artists over here. But that's like what Dame was doing with Roc Nation. That's what Dame was doing with Roc-A-Fella. He was signing older artists over there and allowing them to, you know what I'm saying, still flourish. So yeah, he kind of took that blueprint and ran with it. But yeah. So Jay probably had that mindset to get up out of there. The crazy thing about it, I think that because Jay is smart, I don't think that we would have got the album the way that we believe we would have got the album. Like, is Jay and Big on all these songs together?
No.
I don't think it would have been like that.
No, it'd have been like more like
Big and Jay on one or two songs.
Yeah,
and then there's a joint with like Jay by himself.
Jay by itself, a joint Big by itself.
Then there's a joint like Jay and Charlie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got Cam and Charlie.
Yeah.
Then you got a Charlie joint by itself.
Yeah.
Then you ain't got a whole album of just everybody. It's 4 or 5 people on every goddamn song.
That's what we thinking.
It's not gonna happen like that.
Right.
I mean, it's not gonna happen like that. They gonna have a song or two. It probably wouldn't even have that many songs on them. Joe might have a good 12 songs on it.
Yeah.
I forgot to write the songs down because I thought of that. You know what I mean? I forgot to write the songs down. But I thought of the actual songs that could be on the album and who could be on each song. It wasn't going to be a lot of songs.
Uh-huh.
See what I'm saying? So if he'd have did it like that, it might have been able to. But at the same time,
And plus, if the way, because remember, like you said, this shit was a showcase Puff for him to be the roller. Puff probably would have been, Puff got three songs on here.
I'm like,
you know what I mean? Because we got to roll him out to show he a debut artist and shit on the label.
let me get on that, Playboy.
Right.
Let me get on that. And then you have a person like C's where you want C's to be on it a lot.
Right.
You want C's to be on it a lot because you're trying to roll him out at the time.
Exactly. And he
like Kim already came out.
And he named Uncle Paulie in there too. But if it's the label was me and Jay, what
Uncle
part
Paulie.
do you play in this, Paul? I mean,
he probably played the background. You know, they Brooklyn niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know that's some Brooklyn shit. You know what I mean? Man, Ham keeps on making it. Brooklyn keeps on taking it.
Right.
They some Brooklyn niggas. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? They on some shiesty shit, doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They on some dinner thieves, doing shit, side shit. Everybody like, the fuck y'all got going on? These Brooklyn niggas. You know, Diddy and fucking Dame, they like Harlem niggas.
They Harlem niggas, yeah.
Say, what the fuck is all this Brooklyn shit?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas so secretive and shit.
Right.
Got all this side shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's crazy.
It wouldn't have been like a joint. We all rapping, like say the whole the Murder Inc. album would have happened. You know what I mean? DMX, Jay, Ja, you'd have had them rapping more together.
True.
That's why I probably want to be a chance of that happening. I can't rhyme with you on every song. We probably had to rap on most of these songs together. That joint could have been a sprinkle of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, you gonna do a couple songs together. You go do one by yourself, and I go do one by myself. You know what I mean? Get Cam and Charlie on there a lot. Get C's on there a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kim probably not gonna participate nothing in this.
Right.
Cause she at this point she a damn star on her own, and she probably not sharing no shit with no other woman.
Right.
So she probably ain't got a goddamn thing to do with this. So yeah, but still, like, if I'm the person that say Jay make a joint and it's dope, he rapping his ass off, but say the joint that Big do is the bop that everybody's singing.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though Jay might have been rapping on his joint, when him going a little crazy or deeper and all that on his joint than Big was on his joint, but he's talking that shit that you gonna repeat.
Right. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And I gotta be on this joint a lot. It's not like the It's not like the Rough Rider joint where y'all the Rough Riders and I was like, I'm just doing y'all a favor. I'm just gonna jump, but I'm not gonna rap with nobody. I'm gonna do something all by myself. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause I ain't gotta be all over this album. This joint, I gotta be on this joint more. And then people want to expect us to do a few of these songs together. At least a few of these songs, people gonna be disappointed. Cause if you say we're gonna do an album together, people gonna think that y'all gonna be on every song together. No, it's not gonna be on every. You're right, they're not gonna be on every song together. But if what Big make is a bop, and even if Jay is rapping on this joint crazy, if he don't make the hit,
right,
and Big end up making whatever song he on or whatever song he, you know what I mean, is the hit. Then if you go to make a single, you probably want the single that they both are on. You probably want that to be the single.
Right.
You could have probably did a Brooklyn's Finest Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
Right.
So, yeah. But that, damn. Yeah, to me, that'll cause some turmoil to me, because I'm thinking if I'm Damon Biggs, I'm like, yo, you got a lot of side shit going on.
Yeah.
What's this?
Jay probably would have bought himself out though, because like, what is the benefit of me I'm splitting the pie over here 3 ways. Over here is just me and Big. I'm splitting it 2 ways. So I ain't gonna waste my time and act like I want to be part of this shit over here with y'all. I'm gonna devote my time over here and release my albums over here. You know what I'm saying? Because then, like, what do you do then? If both labels are still running, do you release the album on Roc-A-Fella, but I'm the owner over here because I'm the artist here? Or do I release the shit on my own shit over here?
Then how does that work? To see what I'm saying? Because we don't know the inner workings of the business. I don't even know, are you allowed to do that? Can you do that? Does everybody have to like give permission to sign off
Probably
to do that and all? Because if I'm Diddy, I'm like,
no. You know what I mean? Just like, no.
mm-hmm.
But you know what's crazy? That is the fucking the double-edged sword of the business. Because if you Diddy, think about it. Somebody hear this shit and be like, damn, that's crazy that you would think that he would do that. If I built you up, put you on a plateau to be successful, and now you got plans on, I'm gonna start my own shit and roll out. Then I'm looking at you like, damn, dog, I invested into you. You was a motherfucker rapping on the corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who told you, yo, you got to do this shit like this and do it like that for you to get this mainstream success.
Yeah. He took what he was taught and he was good at it though.
He was.
Know what I'm saying?
So now let me recoup my fucking bread.
Then he did that for everybody else.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Then he did that for everybody else.
Yes,
I mean, he made the songs that he needed to make to get on the radio and get the videos for. Even C's song that was going, his joint that was going to be, you know what I mean, helping with his rollout was Crush on You. He didn't make no street song. He gave you a song for the chicks because he knew y'all need this for the chicks, bro.
Right.
You got to get the chicks first. You can always rap for the streets later. We got to get on the radio and in the video.
So was they prematurely just talking about this shit? Because if, like you said, we don't know the business. Is you prematurely talking about this shit because we don't know if y'all could even possibly do this shit? Because I was just looking up like, you know what I mean, just documenting the time of that shit. And Charlie Baltimore, a quote from Charlie Baltimore said, she noted that the commission, which tied into the label vision of what they were trying to do, wasn't necessarily going to be released under Bad Boy. This backs up the idea that Big and Jay-Z were positioning for their own independent structure. Mm-hmm. But let's say y'all are getting shit done, but y'all prematurely doing it because you thinking, Puff my man, he gonna sign off on it. No, nigga, no, I'm not. If you release that shit on Bad Boy, yeah, we can get it popping. You just named me in the motherfucking fucking hypothetical idea on the album, the commission. Okay, yeah. That was cute.
No, because I want to be a part of it, but then, you know, the idea probably came of, well, damn, I could be an artist, and then that way, all right, Big, you my artist, and then I'll be your artist to return the favor of, you know what I'm saying? That way I can, you know what I mean? You can, like I eat off, you can eat off, you know what I mean? You can eat off me somewhere probably, you know what I'm saying?
That just sound like a lot of work
It don't take a lot of work.
It sounds like a lot of work for Big, because
no,
then you say, I'm going to be your artist. No, if you write all my shit.
No, but if you the nigga that shit is easy to you and it comes to you all day, every day, easy, you cool. You cool. It's not like you got to work hard. It's not like, I mean, some people just gifted at that shit. So if you thinking like, yeah, it sounds like a lot of work to a motherfucker that might not be a good rapper, it don't come easy to. If you could think of that shit just off the top of your head, or if you in a goddamn shower, you just sitting around doing nothing, that shit just comes to you. Type, bro, that shit just comes to you, and you got it, then cool.
Yeah, that shit gonna run out sometime. That's a
and then you can have other people too. He's not the only person.
All right, I give you that. I give you that.
Kiss wrote for him. Yeah. Mase wrote for him. Big wrote for him.
I give you that.
People wrote for him.
I'm about to say, ain't that equivalent to you putting out too much music? That's the same. I'm saying if you writing for everybody, that's the equivalency to you putting out too much music.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of spreading that shit out. Like, all right, we need a solo joint for C's. Mase, you write this joint.
Right.
But then Mase throw the alley-oop to Cam. Cam, you write this joint. I got paid to write this song for C's, but then you really write, I could break you off.
Right.
That way,
I got you.
everybody eating. And everybody spreading out the responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it ain't on one person to try to think of 1,000 songs for everybody else. Yeah. I think about my verses. I think about C's goddamn verses. I'm gonna have to help Kim on his verse. Okay, no, I got other people that can write too. Yo, get Mase. Yo, Mase, write for C's. But then Mase think, well, I can help my man Cam out, get a couple dollars in his pocket. He can write it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You New York niggas is borough based like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they bought that shit.
Dog, you niggas is borough based like a motherfucker, dog. Yo, that shit is crazy. Like,
spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Hell yeah, y'all borough based like a motherfucker, dog.
Dame said I don't give a fuck about none of this Brooklyn shit. So, we from Harlem. We from Harlem. You know what I mean?
Yo, for real.
I don't fuck about none of this Brooklyn shit. We from Harlem. I'm from Harlem.
Real. You know what I mean? Because in all our reality, would it have made sense if fucking Cam would have signed Mason if Dame would have signed Mason Cam? That would have made more sense, wouldn't it?
The where?
Roc-A-Fella. He a Harlem nigga. Harlem over there, it would have felt more. Well, then again, I don't know what Mase would have got. He wouldn't have been murder. He probably would have been all the way murder. Because I think Dame gave niggas freedom to be who they wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? When he got over there with Puff, it kind of like killed the murder and we got Mase. You know what I'm saying?
Which was the right move though.
Which was the right move. I agree with you. Yeah, which was the right move. Yeah. Which is kind of why.
But at the time, no. Because if they don't, if Jay and Mase don't get along, why would you try to bring him to Roc-A-Fella?
Yeah, but the only reason he didn't get along is because you bigger than me and you across the street. If you in-house, am I mad at a nigga bigger than me? Because now I'm eating off of you. I own this shit too. It's not like, all right, put it the equivalency like this. Jay ain't get mad at Kanye. When Kanye blew up, he was like, let's do the album together. You technically might be a bigger artist than me right now. Let's do the album together. Then, who knows? Jay probably like, hey, yo, let's do the joint together, you and me. You know what I mean? Watch the throne.
I think that's why Roc-A-Fella just came and just fucking just came to Philly and said, we can't decide who the fuck we about to sign up here in New York. So we just gonna sign all Philly niggas. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody say this nigga from this borough, he from this borough, this person from this borough.
But yo, when you hear the stories, that shit went on anyway.
Taking it, Boom keeps on taking it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you hear the stories, that shit went on anyway. When Cam talking about like his time at Roc-A-Fella, so he was like, was it a Brooklyn Harlem thing in there? Because like, Dame invited me somewhere, and them niggas was like, who invited these Harlem? Why is all these Harlem niggas here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, that's why they just like, all right, we just gonna sign all the niggas from Philly, so
yeah,
we ain't gotta worry about who from what borough.
But then that shit even went on then, cause even Bleak talking about that shit. Cause remember Bleak had his what was Bleak label called? With H Money Bags in them. What was that shit called? Get Low. When he had Get Low, he was like, yeah, niggas from here was mad because y'all had the car service that took y'all back home. And he's like, why these niggas get car service, but we got to get on the train? Well, if we already in New York,
right?
And y'all niggas live in New York,
right?
Like,
right?
Yeah. So this shit, rapping niggas is petty as shit. That's just the nature of a rapping nigga. But yeah, yo, you might be right. That might be why Dame did that shit. Like, yo, we don't really fuck with New York niggas. Niggas over here don't fuck with us. We can't do songs with these niggas because of this beef. Jaden fucking turned the Tear Squad against us because, you know what I'm saying, he said this shit over here. We can't fuck with them. So you might be right. I gotta grow the label. Mm-hmm. Dame mindset is I gotta grow the label, so we need rappers. Yeah. It can't just be Jay. So let me go down here and where motherfuckers down here, let's go get these motherfuckers. Because where else I'ma go? Mm-hmm. We don't fuck with these. We don't fuck with the Woo because of this shit right here. Terror Squad niggas, we don't fuck with them. We get Mob, we don't fuck with Mob. So now all these other boroughs that ride with them, yeah, matter of fact, Mob and Nas. So Queensbridge niggas don't fuck with us. These motherfuckers don't fuck with us. Yeah, you might be right. That might be why I did it.
Yeah, so we gotta sign niggas somewhere. So he just came down here and tried to sign every nigga that was fucking hot. Nigga, you gonna rap, you on.
Right.
They just said, all right, next best thing in New York is Philly. Right. Same thing.
Right.
We just gonna go there.
So I ain't gonna lie. You know what? It's crazy. We said the death of Roc-A-Fella. I think at that time, if Jay left, I think Dame being Dame, I don't think Roc-A-Fella died. It might not be one of the biggest hip hop labels that we mentioned now, but because of Dame being Dame, he probably still would have had the same routine. Yo, let's go down here and sign these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody still want to eat. Everybody still trying to get on.
Yeah, but damn. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I think that they just made like Philly like home base, like, just get everybody from Philly because they the next best thing.
Yeah.
To New York. Same thing. So just go down there and get sign everybody from there. That way we ain't gotta worry about this shit. Yeah, because we done fucking you had a bunch of stuff behind the scenes that was going on and
Yeah.
Yup.
Yo, because I remember Cam was talking about that joint. Like, I remember the summer jam when, like, he was like, when Jay pulled the picture of Prodigy out. He was like, the whole time I'm in the audience, like, I know these niggas, and I'm in the audience and they on the stage, and I know these niggas. Yeah, so you're right. It was just so much stuff going on at the time, but ultimately, I think that if Jay and Big did something, Big had the personality where he will always be looked at as bigger than Jay.
Right.
And the same type of mindset that he had. Remember when you said before about how you out and you like, everywhere I go, they look at me like I'm just a rapper, I ain't the boss. I think those same feelings would emerge. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? Everybody gonna look at Big like Big.
Yeah, Big is the king of New York.
Yeah.
And you are the nigga that's you dope, but because you rap like Big.
Right. Yeah.
Like I say, elevation requires separation.
Yeah.
If I'm around you so much, when am I going to get time for people to just look at me as being a dope artist? Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just, you rap like Big. That's the dude that rap like Big.
Right.
He nice too. He rap like, but it's always he rap like Big.
Yeah.
That's how people used to describe Jay. Before Jay kind of like got his own, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Made a name for himself and say, okay, that's Jay-Z. He was just, he's dope. That's how he introduced him to me.
Yeah.
This joint is all right. Remember Jay-Z? Yeah, he the boy that's Big, man. He rap like Big. That's what people used to say. So then I get on, I do an album with you. And then especially if you, the joint that you on, especially you joint, and that shit become a hit.
Yeah.
And you got a hit, especially if the joints you got is the number one joint, the joint, especially if the one you got by your damn self. Say, all right, we do a joint all together. Mm-hmm. 3 or 4 of us on a record together or whatever, or me and Jan on a record, and that's what we get the video for. You know what I mean? Okay, that joint do all right. But everybody's favorite record is the joint by yourself, just like the Rough Riders compilation.
Yeah.
All right, they did the joint all together, right? Everybody did the joint together. But everybody's favorite song is Jigga's joint by itself.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though they did the record, even though they did the video with all of them in the video, everybody's like favorite song and everybody felt like the best song on there was Jigga My Nigga. So imagine it being like that, but then, okay, everybody's favorite record is the joint that Big is on by itself.
Right. Right. Yeah, how does he handle that? Because when you think about it, Big got the same type of mentality as Dame, but he's just not as abrasive. Big mentality is everybody on. And we're going to make sure everybody is equal parts. Everybody going, yo, this we going to do this. This is going to be the C's rollout. Does Jay have the patience to say, let's say Jay do come out that joint on top, right? Does Jay got the patience when he like, all right, C's up next?
No, because that's
my shit blowing.
No, because that's not, because remember, C's not signed to them though.
No, I'm saying if the Commission album came out. Like if we hypothetically say the Commission album came out and then Jay building his name, his recognition off of that, right? But remember, Jay already got an album. You already got an album out. Matter of fact, he had 2 at that time, right?
No.
He had the 1. All right. So let's say Big is like, all right, Jay, you already got a joint out. Let's do the rollout with C's. Does Jay got the patience to say, yo, motherfuckers talking about me now?
No, we not talking about the rollout with C's because C's is signed over there with Big and Un. That don't got nothing to do with Jay.
All right, well.
That don't got nothing to do with Jay.
Then what would have been who? Charlie?
What you mean?
Because remember, Charlie's on there too. Or would it have been Puff?
Jay's on Roc-A-Fella, dog. Jay's Roc-A-Fella.
No,
we just doing this label together.
All I'm saying is that let's say that Jay do get notoriety off of that joint. His name get bigger.
Right. I'm dropping my fucking album.
But what if Big like that ain't the direction we going right now?
That's me, our direction. Motherfucker, I'm Roc-A-Fella.
Dog. I'm talking about once they start the label off of the Commission. Because remember, they said the Commission album.
Commission, right, but it's some Wu-Tang shit.
Oh, okay.
We're fucking signed here. We're doing this label together. I'm Roc-A-Fella.
You know what?
I'm on Roc-A-Fella Records, dog.
My bad. I'm thinking.
How you gonna tell me not to do? I'm not on this label as no solo artist. I'm Roc-A-Fella Records.
All right, I got you. Because you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we're releasing everything on over here. You on some shit like, I don't know what this nigga talking about.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You confusing me. So you paint a picture like he left Roc-A-Fella.
I mean, dog, if I own this label, I get a bigger piece of the pie over here if this is my shit. Well, you own both labels. But I get a bigger piece of the pie over here because I'm sitting that shit with just me and him. What would be the purpose for me to release something and put the Roc-A-Fella imprint on it if I got a label over here with just me and Big? And then, you know, I love Big like a brother because we come from the same hood and this. I just happened to meet y'all. So
y'all who? Talking about Dame and them?
Biggs and Dame. Like, I'm releasing motherfucker over here. We Brooklyn. Marcy Projects. I mean, I'm over here with them, with my man. So what would be the motivation for me to even drop something with the Roc-A-Fella imprint if we just started this label?
Listen. If I'm Dame, like, listen, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of this Brooklyn shit. You dropping that album on Roc-A-Fella.
I think that would have been some shit that Dame and Puff would have argued about. Because then the argument about like, all right, both, ain't that some crazy shit? Both of our artists did an album together. All right. That's on some football shit like when you play overseas, who considered this a home game? Is it a home game for you or me? You know what I'm saying? No, it's your home game because I need to get all my home games. So we're going to consider this a away game for us. That's what it's like. Because who take the credit for it? I'm pretty sure Puff want the credit for it. I'm pretty sure Dame going to want the credit for it too.
Yeah, so that's why if I'm Diddy, I'm fucking Diddy throwing a monkey wrench in that shit. I'm throwing a fucking monkey wrench all in that shit.
See, but Big smart enough to know if I include Diddy in it, he might be more inclined to go with the shit.
You know what I mean?
So let me throw this nigga name in here. The Commission, Uncle Paulie, Puff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, Uncle Paulie was Un, right?
Yeah, Un. That was Un.
Yeah, Uncle Paulie was Un, right?
Caesar Leo, Charlie Baltimore.
Yeah.
Iceberg Slim.
Yeah, so.
And you're right, because Big got the mentality that I'm the king of New York. What do he call himself? Frank White.
Yeah.
So why would I bow down to another nigga just because you over here? I'm the king. I don't know, man. As successful as because we only envision this shit now because we know who Jay-Z is, the savvy businessman who became the one of the top rappers in the game. But at that point, how do you handle that when Big is that guy and he walked with that persona? You know what I'm saying? We assume, because we don't know. We assume that you and Dame clash because of Dame's abrasive behavior, and Dame took a back seat. It ain't like Dame was always in the forefront, like, yo, what we doing? No, he was just aggressive business-wise. As far as the artistry, you was the main thing. You know what I'm saying? So how do you do that with somebody that has a bigger personality than you and they are artists as well?
I don't know.
It probably if it would have happened, it probably wouldn't have ended well.
Not ended well in which way?
In what way? Because I think that we still get the same Jay-Z that we got now. The Jay-Z that's going to maneuver to get himself out of that position to another position because of where how he's viewed. He always going to be viewed as little brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, he always going to be viewed as little brother. Like, yo, Big the man over there. You ain't the man over there. Big run shit. Yeah. Yeah. Because you know how we are. We fans at the end of the day. We don't give a fuck about the business. So what do you do when you doing that shit and the people like, yo, give us a Big J album? Because we want to hear y'all together. And in your mind, like, man, I don't want to do no songs with this nigga. Every joint I do with this nigga, he killing me. Why would I want to do a joint with him? But the audience keep asking for that shit. Why do we think that Jay never did an album with Nas when they got back together? Because remember, that was the joint. Yo, now that they cool after they did Black Republicans, they should do a joint together. Why?
Yeah.
Why would I do an album with this nigga?
Right.
This nigga just ethered me. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like,
right. I'm not going to
album with this nigga.
I'm not going to be I can't be around certain motherfuckers too much.
Right.
So I understand that. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, Big just had something like, right, I could be rapping my ass off, but then he come with the line or something or the hook that everybody love, and then that just gets overshadowed by, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm talking some dope ass shit.
Right. Yep.
I might be spitting that shit, but then he come with something that's catchy, and that just overshadows what I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. And
I could have been rapping my ass off. So, yeah, then you got the people, then you got got Diddy probably looking around like, yo, the fuck you doing a bunch of shit, you doing a lot of side shit.
In the Roc-A-Fella, that shit could have been a dent on Bad Boy as well. Because if I'm Big, what's the purpose for me to release another album over here? I got my own shit.
No, I mean, I don't know how many albums they signed for and all of that.
Right, I got you. You're right.
I don't know. But at the same time, if you not even like, I don't know, if you ain't in the frame of mind, if you don't want to do it, then that causes conflict. You just don't want to do shit over here. Let you go. But then, because I don't know, maybe that's one of the reasons why Diddy was thinking about, yo, I need to come out as an artist.
Right, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just in case this motherfucker leave me. Then that way I got a name and I ain't trying to do it all after the fact.
Right.
Then at least if he here, I get the benefit of him probably writing most of my shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the second he was gone, he went right to Mase and like kissing, yo, I need y'all write my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need y'all write my shit.
And it was rumored, I don't know if you ever heard that shit. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? It was rumored that Big ain't fuck with Mack. That him and Craig Mack ain't getting along. And you know, Craig Mack was like the fucking flagship artist over at Bad Boy before he got there.
Yeah, but see, Craig Mack was an artist that didn't fit what Bad Boy quickly became. Bad Boy quickly became fly street shit. Mm-hmm. Craig Mack is like, he sound like a backpack rapidy type rapper.
True.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. He sound like he need to be over there with Busta and them.
Right. He sound like one of them niggas.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Him and Keith Murray need to do a whole drink together.
Exactly.
Like,
Just like you in the blood. Body kicking flag.
Yeah.
Matter to the chatter, matter than the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
These niggas is talking about fucking cars, fucking clothes, bitches.
Yeah.
They making party shit.
Yeah.
He rapping like he on some
Niggas said turn
underground
body into antimatter. Yeah.
They rapping with the hoodies on some fucking rapidy rap.
Right.
Like we doing a video on the sewers.
Yeah.
That's how he rapped. He looked like that. He looked like a nigga like he wore like leather jackets and shit like that. Yeah. But he rapped like them niggas.
Yeah, he did.
He rapped like a Keith Murray type nigga.
He did. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, him and Murray said they should did an album.
Yeah, he sound like he need to be part of like Def Squad or some shit.
There you go,
He rapped like that. He did not fit. He quickly did not fit. He gave them they hit. Yo, they needed that shit though.
Oh, they did.
So we can't discredit him. He delivered.
Right.
But he quickly did not fit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was a fucking rapidy rap backpack type nigga rapping like how when he's one of them niggas and it quickly turned into we bought this motherfucking Rolexes, fucking chains, fucking Mercedes, Benzes, Bentleys, fly shit. He rapping like it's fucking 1990 and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rah like a dungeon dragon. You know what I'm saying? He rapping like a dungeon dragon. Rest of these niggas I got rapping on some fly street shit. He rapping like a dungeon dragon.
Rapping like a dungeon dragon. No, that's crazy. He's just here rapping like a dungeon dragon.
He on that dungeon dragon rap.
Rest in peace to Mack. Yo, that's he rapping like a dungeon dragon. Oh my God, yo.
You know what I mean?
Yo, that's crazy, man. Yeah, yo, Mack.
I'm gonna rain forever, rain like bad weather, rain like whoever never. Like my style ain't the style, that is the style, so I can go buck wild. You know what I'm saying? Dungeon Dragon rap. I mean, rest of these niggas on some fly ass street shit. They rhyming about fucking money, fucking selling fucking kilos, fucking bad bitches.
Yo.
This nigga rapping like he got a backpack on.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? He rhyming throwing the fucking he Dungeon Dragon rapping right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Dungeon know what I'm saying?
Rapping. Oh my goodness, yo.
Yep. Can I get down? Get on down. Can I get down? Ha!
Yeah.
That's Busta Rhymes type shit.
Yeah.
Dungeon Dragon rap.
He rap like That's what I thought about, man. Like,
you know,
yo, even Busta would have been did good together. You and Keith Murray,
right?
Yo, they kill some shit. Like, yeah. I mean, they kill some shit.
Yeah, we just that Dungeon Dragon rap. Yeah, and that shit just didn't fucking fit. So he just I truly feel like that's the reason why. Because they say something like, yo, Diddy didn't like the manager that Craig Mack had and all that shit. I think that he just realized, dog, he don't fit on this label.
Right.
He don't fit over here, right?
True.
He don't fit over here. The direction quickly shift. Because I had Big gave us that fly nigga street shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gave us some bop down. Now Craig Mack gave us Flavor in Your Ear. And that did what it had to do. But then Big came, and then after that, Mase came, and then I got the R&B shit. He don't fit.
Yeah, he didn't. You right.
He don't. No, I mean he just don't fit at that point. I guess, and I think Diddy realized like, all right, as far as hits, he might have just been one and done. It came at a time we needed it.
Yeah, it did. Definitely did.
It came at a time we needed it, but he don't fit. Just like how people were saying, Kanye was like, yeah, and I got around there. People wasn't with it because I just, you didn't fit because you wasn't no street dude.
True.
And you didn't rap like it.
True.
But at the time, Diddy they needed the diversity though.
Yeah.
And you became like the fucking biggest nigga over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you just didn't fit. And I think that that's what it was. Diddy just realized he don't fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He don't fit for how the label just like the direction is going. He just don't fit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I got a bunch of fly street niggas and you Dungeon Dragon. You
right.
a Dungeon Dragon. Like,
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Dungeon Dragon is crazy. Yo, that is wild. Dungeon Dragon rapping. Yo, that is crazy. But yeah, yo. Yeah, so it's hard to fathom that we would even got it because of the fucking intricacies of the workings of the business. Like, you know what I mean? And Big just on some shit like, we're gonna do it and you're gonna have a label, we're gonna have a label, that shit sound good, but y'all already can contractually sign to other motherfuckers and they could be like, no, y'all not doing that shit. It could have just been dead music.
Yeah, I mean,
just been dead music.
Yeah. I don't know music wise how that could happen. Maybe it could happen. Maybe it couldn't happen. Maybe we have no clue.
Yeah,
so
we don't know.
I said, no, I mean this is just a what if. So
yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, it just seemed like you would have people that'll be like on both sides, like, yo, what is y'all doing? Y'all doing a whole bunch of side shit. We could be building my shit up.
Right.
Especially if I'm Dame, because I'm like, no, we partners. No. Diddy signed Big.
Right.
Like, yo, know what I mean? So he probably like,
yeah.
All right, I'm mad about the side shit, but then you kind of let me be a part of it. You know, I'm up, you know what I mean? And you my flagship artist right now. And you know, you want to do side shit, cool. Because, you know what I'm saying? All right, I ain't really with it, but all right.
And plus,
you know what I'm saying? I could be a part of some of it.
Jay only had that one album at the time, so it's like, we still fishing for our hit. Because remember, that shit ain't take off.
Yeah,
it didn't. For ours, so you over there like this shit took off.
It didn't. Know what I mean? Yeah, it didn't. Know what I mean? He ended up putting it back out after he got the hit. Know what I'm saying? After he did the Money in the Thing, and then that got his name out there because that was a joint that was getting played every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the goal with that was accomplished.
Right.
Know what I mean? Let me do something with somebody that I know is going. The video can get played every day, all day, every day, and that happened. And then he got the hit with the Hard Knock Life. And then he re-released the first album. Because remember, the first album, know what I mean, kind of went under the radar. You know what I'm saying? People that love rap was like, okay, he dope. But at the time, Big was still alive. And then everybody's favorite song on there was Brooklyn's Finest.
Yeah.
Even though Jay was rapping his ass off on these other songs.
Yep.
And like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's your song on your album, but people think of it as a big record.
Right.
And everybody's favorite line off the record is, if Faith had a kid, she probably had twins, Tupacs. So twins, she had Tupacs. You know what I'm saying? So it's my song on my album, but the most memorable line is Big's line.
Right.
On my album. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then you came out and like how Irv Gotti say. Then when Big passed away, he did the Volume 1 in my lifetime and tried to go the Big route. And make kind of songs that Big, like, you know what I'm saying, probably did.
Right.
And that didn't go off. Because if I'm like, yo, off the top of my head, off of Volume 1 in my lifetime, what was his lead single? Was it that You Belong to the City joint? With Blackstreet?
You belong to the city.
Hated that shit.
You belong to the...
Hated that fucking shit.
You hated that joint?
I didn't like that song.
Damn.
I didn't like that joint.
Or was it?
And then he did the Sunshine joint.
So I'm about to say Sunshine, yeah.
I can't remember what video came first. I can't. I truly can't remember what video came first. I can't remember what song came first. So that joint was
Yeah.
he had some alright joints on there. The joint with him and Kim was dope. Of course, everybody loved the Where I'm From joint. Right. 1,001 Questions, even though that was the short version, which that was one of the biggest fun. I mean, I'm glad he did the remix and did the whole record. But I'm like, yo, you the best, like the best fucking beat on your album. You only rapped on that shit for like a minute. Then he ended up doing a remix and just extending the joint. You know what I mean? Making the joint longer or whatever. Pause. But yeah, but.
Yeah, that joint came out. Sunshine came out first.
Oh, it did.
The City Is Mine came after that. Then Wishing on a Star.
Yeah. I don't even remember no video for Wishing on a Star.
I don't either.
I can't remember the top of my head what that I remember a video for that. Getting played on the radio. I mean, getting played on TV or none of that. I can't remember. But yeah. So that joint didn't really hit the way people thought it was gonna hit. And then he came out with the Annie joint.
Yeah.
Had the Money in the Thing, know what I mean? That got his name out there. So yeah, so I mean, man, other than that, yeah, so if that happens, then you have the label, but I think the people on the label would have been Cameron and Charlie that have been on that label.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shape of things might have been different.
True.
So I'd have been like, yeah, man, y'all doing a bunch of side question, man. I ain't got time for it. If I'm Diddy, I'm like, yo, you giving away a lot of guys, especially if that shit end up being hits. Some hits being on the joint, like, yo, you keep giving hits to other motherfuckers, man.
Yup. You're right. Yeah, and Dame, I know Dame damn sure wouldn't have been with all that. Puff either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because motherfucker, we still, you know what I mean, you over there helping them out, they winning. Fuck is you over there for? They winning already.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we need one. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, you know what I'm saying? It would have changed up the landscape of hip hop, you know what I'm saying, as we know it right now. Definitely. You know what I mean? Because whatever the name of the record label that they came out with, whatever the name of that would have been, would that be the biggest thing that we know to this day? Would them as a supergroup be a thing? Because, you know, that's how we label the shit now. This super group that they try to put together. So, who knows, man? But yeah, that's definitely a throw, whatever.
While we here, might as well talk about this shit.
Go ahead.
That Firm album, hated it.
Damn.
It had a couple joints on it. Had a couple
East Coast niggas on Dr. Dre beats.
Wasn't feeling it at the time. And I went back, I listened to some of it. I mean, you had a couple joints on there, but the overall theme of it, to go do that, thinking that you had to do, dog, why the fuck, you got to be the one to go do that. You ain't got nothing to do with that fucking East Coast, West Coast. I mean, you East Coast nigga, but you the one that do that for what?
Right.
I wouldn't have did that shit. I just personally wouldn't have did that. I would have went and got the people from that I probably been would have got. You know what I mean? Yo, give me some fucking beats, you know what I'm saying? Premiere at the time, you know, might have went, whoever was producing some of them joints, them Queensbridge joints, Havoc, somebody would have got some joints. You know, fucking Pete Rock or somebody, you know. Not to say you got to get every boom back person. You might want to got some of them people that track masters, of course.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got some of them people, but just that I just didn't like the theme of too much of that. I just didn't. A couple of them joints was dope.
Phone tap, classic.
Yeah, they kind of changed the game with that. Like you sound like you talking on the phone.
Yeah.
That joint was all right. I actually did like Firm Biz. I like that record, but
I'm talking Firm Biz to you, baby. Yeah, I feel you.
No, I mean, I did like that joint. They did what they had to do. Yeah, the album, I don't know.
I feel you.
I don't know. It had some alright joints. It had a couple alright joints. Man.
Sit back, relax, have your contacts, sip your cognac, and let's all watch this money from the laundromat. New Cats. Yeah, that was my shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
since I got you here, man, let's close this joint out with a question that we got. You know what I mean? Motherfucker said this question and I never answer it, but I'm going to answer it. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask you, I'm going to answer it too. What do you feel is one of the biggest Philly songs growing up? Philadelphia. from Philly?
One of the biggest Philly songs.
Yeah.
Well, the easy answer would be Summertime. That'd be easy.
Yeah, that would be easy. I didn't go that route though.
The biggest songs. A rap song?
Yeah, rap song, yeah.
Ram Squad, Fortunate.
Wow, that's what I said. That's crazy that you said that.
Where?
That's what the fuck that's crazy. I told you, like, nigga, when you was out, you heard that 1, 2, 3, when that shit hit. Nigga, we crazy. Then we went crazy with that 1, 2. 1, 2. It's like up jumps the boogie bang. Richard Allen slang that I bring to your doorstep. You ain't heard the roar yet. Wildin'. Wicked like Roll Nixon. Yeah, that was that shit. That's the exact shit I said.
Yeah. That's probably out of that time period. That gotta be.
Hell yeah.
That gotta be the number one song at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, you gotta You gotta give it to them. You gotta give it to them. That record. Some are fortunate, some less fortunate. Some get it, some get acquitted. Some having it, some
That's
straight
crazy
grabbing
that you
it.
said that, because that's the same shit I said. Wow, and I didn't think you was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Damn.
It actually is.
Wow, when that shit come on.
I mean, most people gonna say Summertime because everybody knows Summertime.
Right,
Even people
facts.
that don't really listen to street shit, everybody knows that record. It's people that don't listen to hip hop at all that know that record. But yeah, other than that, probably. Rams got Fortunate.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, this is another what if. You know what I mean? We see y'all out there doing them what ifs too. I see you. I see you out there, nigga. You know what I mean? But look, it is what it is. We appreciate it. What's up?
What? No. That wasn't on. No. Affirmative Action was on Nas' album. It wasn't on the Firm album. The song Affirmative Action. That was on Nas' album, right? That wasn't on the Firm album. I'm pretty sure that was on Nas' album and not the Firm album. Because, I mean, the Firm had a couple joints. Yeah, they had a few joints on there, but overall, I don't know, just the overall theme of it. I'm like, it could have been a little better. He's rapping on it, Joe. And I mean, AZ was rapping his ass off on that.
Yeah, but that's what AZ do though.
Yeah,
Like what you expect. You know what I'm saying? That's what AZ do.
Nori had a nice joint on there.
Yeah.
I always liked Nori. Nori wasn't no barbarian, but I just always liked this style though.
Okay.
Cannabis had a joint on there that was crazy. That was when Cannabis was like the fucking. Cannabis was like the
lyrical
new
god.
Yeah, Cannabis. For y'all that don't know what I mean, y'all can go back. Sometimes Cannabis was that. Cannabis was that dude. Cannabis was fucking J. Cole, Kendrick, and them motherfuckers that you think could rap like Ab Soul and all them. He was like that nigga put in one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was lyrical god. Yup.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that joint, yeah.
I mean, the joint did what it did, but I just thought it could be like a little better. I don't know. It just didn't. Because some people might say, "Yo, you crazy? That joint was it was okay. I can't explain it. It was all right, but I just thought it could be better. It could have been better."
I feel you.
But at the time, that was at the time when the track masters like at their height or whatever. So, you know, people was going to them a lot, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know. And then, like, you didn't have, that was like, Cormega ended up not being with him, which I think that kind of like hurt him. No disrespect to Nature, because, you know, I done heard some decent stuff from Nature, but Cormega was my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, hey, look. We got a Mobb Deep album about to come out.
Can't wait, man. Make sure y'all cop that.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it come out like the beginning of the next month. I think it's like in like 3 weeks or something like that. Infinite.
Raekwon album. You know what I'm saying?
An album dropped already, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So, you know, we got Meek was supposed to drop his joint. It didn't come out yet. So we still got Meek's album coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got some albums, you know what I mean, that's supposed to come out. You know what I mean? That some good music, man. It's been a lot of good music coming out so far anyway. You know what I mean? A lot of good music's been coming out so far anyway.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to think. Did Westside Gunn drop something? I might be wrong.
No, he did. He did drop something a few weeks ago because I bought. I bought the album. He got the album. He got the album with the picture Virgil on the front.
Yeah, Virgil. Yeah. The wrestling joint. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. I was listening to that joint. Yeah, Westside Gunn got a joint out. Yeah, so there's a lot of music out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we can sit around and complain about what we don't got or enjoy what we got. So just enjoy what we got, man. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And we out. Peace.